Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, thanks for coming back. So today I am going to be doing another detail like I did on the C63 for you all. It seemed to go quite well, people enjoyed it. So I've got my friend Max's Lexus GS300, so yeah, big VIP. Here's what it's like inside. Really nice, I've got to say, and it's not too dirty. The C63 was definitely a lot dirtier than this. This isn't that bad really, but it does just need a general freshen up. There's a lot of dust and stuff laying around, so yeah, we'll get onto that. So what I'm going to tackle first is I'll show you around the outside, and then I'll get started on the outside. I'm going to start with the engine bay clean, just a quick clean over of the lovely 2JZ, naturally aspirated, in that come in these GS300s, and then yeah, we're going to get straight onto the bodywork. Again, the bodywork ain't that bad, and being a silver car, it looks well with a lot less effort. But I'm still going to put the effort in. I want to make it really pop. It's a really cold day out there, so we're going to try and get moving fast. I'm going to get moving fast, and we're going to try and get this washed and clean and everything really quick, so then we can put on some wax, and it'll give it time to cure in this horrible environment that we're in at the minute. But so first things first, let's go to the engine bay and get started. Alright, about to put a bit of wood here. The bonnet struts are a bit shot, so it just slowly starts sinking and it'll eventually trap my head. So yeah, just had to put that there for a bit of security. Marcus did mention that. So look at this. Bit of an oil leak down there that we just discovered together. So it's not too bad, just general dirt. I'm going to be a bit careful with this one, not flood it with too much water, cover up some of the sensors because it's petrol and it's an older petrol engine and it's 2J. Yeah, we'll make sure we're a bit more careful with this one, but it just needs a quick freshen up under here, blacken these plastics again, get it looking nice, and then we can move on to the rest of the outside. So speaking of the rest of the outside, just had some tyres fitted. Some fronts, so we're going to need to get rid of the tyre soap from that. But yeah, it's not too bad. Bit of general dirt under here, nothing major. It's a really nice rear end on this. Alright, let's hop straight to it. I'm going to set you guys up on a tripod and on the GoPro, and we'll get the engine bay cleaned nice and quick. Alright, well I was going to blow that down and apply some nice car propel to it, long lasting, to a dry surface, but the compressor keeps tripping the fuses, so I don't really know what's going on with that. Something to look at, but anyway, so I started the engine up, got a bit of heat in the bay, and as you can see it's a lot cleaner in here, a lot cleaner. That's me docking the GoPro off in my head. It's a lot cleaner, so I'm just going to spray some Auto Glim Super Sheen over this. Get it looking nice and black, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give the headlights a buzz over. I'm not going to wet sand them, but I'll probably just give them just a little pass with a machine polisher, just brighten them up a bit because they're a bit yellowy at the minute. I don't have time to wet sand it and do it, but you know, I'll bring them up best I can for now. So they'll look a lot better anyway. So let's get to that. Alright, so that's the engine bay done, dressed, looking nice and clean. There's a lot of staining on the metal parts, obviously. Can't really get that off without wire wool or that aluminium. There's like some compound that you can use to get it off. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Other than that, it's a lot better than it was. Spent a lot more time on that than I wanted to, but it's just addictive once you start getting going. Alright, so there's still got a bit of yellow tingeing up there, but I need to wet sand it to fully remove the dead layer of UV protectant. But you can see the difference if I take you over to this one. Whoo-wee. Look at that. When you look at them together, just one sort of pass on the, or one round of polishing has really brought those up. So crack on with this one real quick. So again, not perfect, but for 5 minutes on each headlight or each side, it's not too bad. It looks a lot better than it did. Really brightens that front end up as well. So for the wheels, we've got, what wheels are they? Autostar? Cool. They're pretty cool though. Sit pretty nice, got a bit of camber on them. I said he should get some spacers, but he don't want it to rub everywhere, it's his daily. So what we're going to do is, obviously cleaning the tyre will be a bit difficult, but I'll do what I can. Probably roll it backwards and forwards maybe at the end. Make sure we get all of this tyre soap off and just clean the wheels. They're not too bad, they're a dark wheel anyway, but we're going to get right into the barrels because it's nice and easy access, and we're going to clean all the faces up and around the wheel bolts and stuff. Standard wheel cleaning procedure. So I'll set you guys up near, I'll show you one, and then magically all 4 of them will be done. Alright, so the wheels are done. I've done all 4 of them. Don't know why, but I really enjoyed cleaning these wheels, and I thought they were dark, but they're actually a lot brighter than I expected. So they've come up really nice. We've got all the tyre soap off the front one, and then look at that. Whew. Came up really nice. Loads of access in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean the rest of the car. Battery's dying on this, so I'll switch over to the GoPro. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around all the little areas and soak it with some all-purpose cleaner, you know, like around the emblems, around the, like any door shuts or gaps in the fuel tank, door shuts and door jambs. So now I've done down all the door shuts, done the petrol cap as you've just seen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some all-purpose cleaner on the lower half of the car, and then around the shuts, cover the whole car in a blanket of stuff up, and then I'm going to go around and agitate all like the gaps, trim lines, door handles, indicator recesses, all that sort of stuff. Get all that dirt and crap out of there, rinse it off, and then we're going to wash the car. So this is actually the quickest part. It's all the prep work and getting up to this. Once I've washed it, once I've got to this stage, I'll be done in 10 minutes, and then we can dry it off, chase out all the trapped water, and then we can apply a layer of wax and I can go on to the interior. So yeah, this is just the longest bit getting up to this stage, but it's important that you do prep work, because once you do that it all flies together. So yeah, I'll set you guys up and I'll get on with that. so the car is nice and clean and dried off. Come up really nice, to be fair. Wheels look spot on. Look at that, looks a lot brighter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put I've chased out all the door jambs, all the air. Normally I do my compressor, but like I say, it's blown the fuses, so that's interesting. So normally I'd blow out all the trap tape, but I've wiped it out. I'm just going to let it dry out a little bit more, and then I'm going to put a nice coat of wax on here, and while that's curing I'm going to be doing the interior. So interior, like I say, not too bad. I don't think it should take me too long. Oh, I thought that was a big stain on it then. It's just dust really, and a bit of sort of general muck, but all surfaces should be pretty easily wipeable. I'm not going to clean the leather too deeply, I don't want to damage it, it feels quite soft. Probably just light bit of all-purpose cleaner and a warm microfiber, and that should be like a warm damp microfiber, and that should be fine. Do the same for the rest of the areas. Any personal stuff I'll just put in the boot, because that's where his impressive collection of things are. Got to give it to this man, staying hydrated. Staying hydrated, it's important. So yeah, let's set you up, put a nice coat of protection on. Might put some extra gloss protection on actually, because it goes on really easy, really quick, and it lasts pretty well. It cures quite well in the cold as well, so I'll probably put that on actually rather than like a paste wax or anything. It don't matter if it comes into contact with too much water. I'll dress the tyres wet as well with a water-based dressing, so that while they're drying it will be dressing them. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Alright, so let's get to that. Let's go. Right, so extra gloss protection on the windscreen. So you can see the level of dust that I'm dealing with. That's after I've hoovered it, it just won't come off. It's not like there's no stains or anything, so it just needs a good wipe over. So I'm just filling a bucket up with some warm water now, and then we're going to wipe this down and agitate it and wipe the leather, and got a little detailing brush and got in all the cracks and crevices. Just need to hoover the mats. I've done them separately. The carpets have come out okay. There's a bit of staining in the corner. I'll deal with that when I'm putting the carpets back in. Or the mats, should I say. I'll deal with that when I'm putting the mats back in. But yeah, there's no staining or anything. I just need to wipe everything down, and then I can take this extra gloss protection off, and then it'll be done. Alright guys, it's the next day here. It's a bit frosty out at the minute. A nice cup of tea. We've got the car back around. I just ran out of daylight yesterday. Obviously, British winter, who'd have thought it. All I need to do today is I just need to, first of all, I'm going to put some warm, I know this may come as a shock to some of you. Whenever I'm defrosting the car, I just put warm water on it. It doesn't really damage the car or anything, so as long as you don't use boiling hot water, you're fine. So I'm just going to run some warm water all around it, as I've already done some places. Just get rid of the frost off, and then I can wipe it down and dry it. The protection's beading really well, so there's only a few bits of water, but I just want it to look nice. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to finish off the inside. So all I've got left to do is the left-hand side, the passenger side, if you're in the UK. Just need to wipe it down and do it, and then I've just got to hoover the mats, and that's it. Take some afters, so let's get straight to work. Alright, so we've got the Lexus fully wiped down, fully defrosted and all that. Might be a few drips that'll freeze up, but can't really do too much about that in the climate that we're in. But it looks pretty cool, surrounded by all the ice when it's not frozen over. I mean, like, you know, everything's iced over. And this is just there, sitting fresh. I think that looks pretty cool. Anyway, exterior's done. I got exterior done yesterday. I literally just need to, like I say now, hoover the actual mats. And then I also just need to do the passenger side and just go around, just make sure there's no little bits I missed or anything because it was fading. So let me show you where we're at. So here's where we're at with the interior. I hoovered everything. I just need to wipe, and I wiped down the right hand side. It was dark, so I didn't bother filming. It's quite hard to film inside cars. I need to sort of figure out a better way to do that. But I've literally just got, I need to clean the leather and the dash and all the door cards over here, and you know, all that sort of stuff. Go back over the shifter. There's still a bit of dirt like inside there, which I can see that I didn't quite get out. It's really annoying, so I'll work that back through with the gears and get all around it. And then we've just got the rear to do it. And then, like I say, just the mats, so shouldn't be too much of a job. So yeah, let's get straight on with it. I'll try and position you guys as best I can to show you what I'm doing. Alright, so we've got the interior done. I'll quickly show you around that. Looking lovely. Everything's like leather. It's really all leather sort of esque. I don't know. It's a weird material, but it's really quality feel. Carpets came out really nice as well. Like, they had quite a lot of ingrained dirt in them, but it just came straight out. The pile was just really nice. Something that you don't really see anymore. Even on like higher end cars, the carpet sends a real short pile and it holds on to loads of crap, and it's really annoying to be honest, but but yeah, so that's come up nice. A few scuffs here, obviously. I mean, it's an old car, we've got wear everywhere. This keeps popping out, which is really annoying. It does on the other side as well. Okay. Annoying. Yeah, so cool. Got the inside done. Next step are these floor mats. They're pretty bad, so it's going to take a bit of hoovering, brushing, so I'm just going to get set up in the garage on a flat bit of dry ground and do that. So probably not going to film that because the lighting there is terrible. Never forget the little details. They're a bit battered, but I've cleaned these up that I found in the sunglasses holder. nice little gesture. I like little daft things like this. Alright, got all the mats back in, looking nice and fresh. The mat attachment system on this is so weird. It's like this moving hook and it doesn't fit directly through, so you've got to like tilt the carpet, but you can't do it backwards. You've got to like tilt the. It's so weird. Proper annoying. I don't get. I mean, I'm sure it's really secure once it's in there and it allows a bit of movement. If that's good, I don't know, but I mean, like, yeah, really weird. Took me a lot longer to figure that out than I'd like to admit. So all I've got to do is do exterior and interior windows, just do the glass, and then we are done. So I'll show you one of the windows, how I do it, and then yeah, I'll show you some finished shots. Okay, so the way I like to do it is drop the window a little bit, and it just went flying. I have two of these waffle weave towels, short pile, so I don't leave any lint, and they're quite good at, like, I don't know, like scrubbing, cutting through stuff. So just apply some cleaner, and I just do the top first, so this allows you to get that little line. So I literally just do the top, just clean it, like sort of pinch it and clean it. And I'll come back in with my second towel and just buff off the residue. Just make sure you go like an inch or two below, just so you get sort of that bit you get that full bit that's going to be covered by the recess. And then, oh god, it's so slippy down here. Well, do the rest of the window. Simple as that. Same on this side. Nice and clean. So, just going to repeat on all 4 of the windows, and I'm going to go and do the inside front and then try and get to the inside back. Always a bit hard on cars like this, but there's a bit of moisture in there as well, so I want to try and clean that out. But yeah, we'll do that and then we'll get some finish shots. Alright guys, that's pretty much could be a wrap for today. So yeah, finishing up on another icy day, starting on an icy day, finishing on an icy day. Sorry if the camera work was a bit, might have had some like lens flare or some cloudiness to it. It kept icing over, like literally from all the moisture in the air. But we've got this really cool car done. Pleasure to work on it. Not really had that much sort of hands-on time with Jap stuff, and it's nice. So yeah, good first introduction into the world of Jap stuff, I guess. So if you liked what you saw, please do hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button as well. Subscribe, thumbs up, whatever, yeah. So hit those buttons down below and drop a comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.